Anish, congratulations. You just beat Alexander Donchenko. Winning with black and deciding to draw with white, is that the new strategy?
No, I only played with it once. Other games, I'm not really deciding the outcome. But of course, happy to win.
Today, you decided to come with a fight. You met d4 with d6. What was the idea?
Well, I really like that me and Jordan, we independently came to similar conclusions. We had one extremely similar incident in Qatar Masters. We both played black against low-rated opponent, and independently we reached an extremely similar position of the Catalan. Actually, I lost that game. He won his, because he got a little bit of a better version, and I knew that version too, but somehow I thought my opponent wouldn't let me to get it. Anyway, it was kind of similar that like today also, we were in a similar situation and we came independently to a very similar conclusion. Like he played g6 and I played d6, but essentially we got this King's Indian Pirk type of setup. So it's just kind of funny.
The King's Indian, an opening which is certainly not part of your main repertoire.
Yeah, but it was not really, finally he played knight g3 and that's fake King's Indian. Like the real King's Indian is when they go for you. But yeah, I'm okay. I felt like playing at this particular opening today. Was not sure at all about it, but it worked out really well for sure. I mean, the position I got in the game was all preparation, and I've got this knight on d8. To be very honest, I used my Title Tuesday preparation for this.
You have special Title Tuesday preparation?
Yes, I don't. This year I don't really care about classical chess, so I prepare really hard for Title Tuesdays, and this was actually part of my Title Tuesday preparation. Another fellow Title Tuesday player plays this a lot with black, so this was my prep. It's knight on d8 thing, and knight is actually quite funny on d8. It looks absolutely horrible at first, like it looks completely dominated with pawns on b7 and f7. But then you see that it can come out via b7, can come out via f7, and it also in the game it can. If white takes en passant like he took, I can come out via e6. So knight on d8 is suddenly an amazing piece. And I sort of prepared that position, and I got a very comfortable position from the opening. Then I took a decision to kind of play it ambitiously. I think it was only because, I was sort of putting the pressure that he kind of started cracking, because I don't think the position is really, I don't think black can really be better. But yeah, I'm glad that putting pressure worked out.
Tomorrow you play Gukesh. Is he the man whose fault it is that you're going to focus on Internet Blitz? Do you feel there is a bit of a grudge match coming up, or what are your feelings?
No, he has liberated me. It's not. It's not. Well, to be honest, the plan was anyway to focus on Title Tuesdays, so just after the winning the World Championship title. But yeah, first Title Tuesdays, then the title. Looks like I have to inverse it. And of course, every day here is amazing. The players are so fighting, and games are spectacular. Yesterday and today's game of Gukesh are really, really cool. And this Bishop G5 Italian is a thing I do a lot as well. Like everybody does it, I cannot really claim it. But it was a lot of fun, and also the game of Nodirbeck. I mean, it was like. I'm not buying any of what he was doing, but there's the kind of stuff he's selling. So yeah, it was really, really fun to watch. And Gukesh is one of the players that is very fighting.
Lots of spectacular games. Do you have one favorite so far that has been played either by you or by someone else?
Well, I'm happy with my wins, but of course they're not as spectacular. Like even if I try, still it's like nowhere near. I mean, and the game in terms of wickedness, I think the game of this game of Abdusatorov today, I mean, it's as wicked as it gets, I think, in top level chess. Like, it's just absolutely not the. I mean, I know e4 c6 thing, of course. Like, actually, I was one of the first people to play it. First, I was Adiban, and then I played it against Pepe Cuenca in online Blitz as well. So there, I also used my prep. But this I know. I know Queen a4 is also a thing. But still, they continued taking it up, higher and higher. Like the bishop landed on d6. Then Nodirbeck was playing very interestingly, but very risky. And I don't know, like everything was on fire. It was a very unusual game. Really, like, and it's also like it was sort of not completely. It was sort of natural how they got it, you know. It was a relevant line, actually. That's what I mean. Like you could sort of play like knight f3, knight d4, like Nepo and Dubov, and they start playing with knights on d4 and d5. That's one thing. But this is like they're playing from move one, sort of principal chess, and they got into the kind of position which you normally get from like obscure lines like back in the days. Like it reminded, like I think if white would have won, it would have been like this evergreen, or I'm mixing up the evergreen and the other game, but where black has all the pieces on the back rank, like it's all very sus, but black won somehow, so it's spectacular stuff.
And Anish, final question: what happened to that pawn you snatched in round 1?
Well, I offered it to the highest bidder on Twitter, so we'll see about it. In fact, in my career, I've snatched so many pawns. I could, at this point, I could build an army. I have more stolen pawns than I have children, so it's a lot.
We'll have to get to the bottom of.
I mean, in fact, it's not so funny because people often I sometimes take these, usually bishops. I prefer bishops to like with me home, and then the people, like the organizers, they're missing a piece, and then on the next day.
By now they know it's you, probably.
They know it's me, and I think they have spare bishops. But I'm sort of known for stealing pieces. It's just a thing. I mean, it's a side hustle. It's just chess doesn't pay very well lately. Especially if you don't make it in the championship cycle very far. So you have to sell material on the side.
Anish, appreciate your hustle. Congrats again on your win today. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.